Hello, friends. This is Kinsley again, and yeah, we just continue this conversation from where we stopped the last time. And we just talked about previously tips on handling rejections, and the one important key to achieving your dreams in life. And then again, after that, we talked about being prepared at all times, and how you can be prepared at all times, and why that is important. And today I just want to quickly speak to something that is important. So as you're watching this video, sometimes you ask yourself, do I really have what it takes to succeed? Do I have what it takes to excel? Do I have what it takes to be the best in what I'm about to do, or be the best in what I'm doing right now? And let me let you know that you have all it takes and what it takes to succeed. Lack of self-confidence is destructive. It's very destructive. Did you know that no matter how simple a task may be, or a quest may be, if you are not confident, simple things becomes difficult. And again, the converse is true. There is something about a well-placed confidence. I'm not talking about a misplaced confidence. I'm not talking about a well-placed confidence that makes even difficult tasks and quest becomes relatively easy for you. So, have you ever questioned if you have the ability to do something and do it well? Like, do I have what it takes to excel in my studies abroad? Will I be able to fit in and adapt to the new way of learning? Can I overcome the cultural shocks and barriers and be amongst the best and top graduate students? My emphatic response to that is yes. You have all it takes. You can succeed. Now listen, you don't just have what it takes to succeed, but you have what it takes to excel in that career, in that course of study you've chosen. The key for you is that you need to be confident. You need to believe in your God-given abilities. Now let me share my personal story with you. When I was studying for my PhD in Japan, now there was a technique that I needed to learn to be able to move my project forward. That technique was not present in the entire university where I was studying. It was not even present in the entire city where I was studying. So it was decided that I'll be sent to Tokyo, to a different place, a different university in Tokyo, to go learn that technique. So off I went to Tokyo, and then I went to the particular lab, met the professor. She was so nice and kind, and I spent some time there learning that technique, and then I came back to my university to establish that technique. And now, in that technique, one of the things that was in that technique was there was supposed to be like a mouse surgery before the other part of the procedures can go on. And for whatever reason, I just wasn't confident about my abilities to do that surgery. So it always happened that I would go get one of the assistant professors or one of the associate professors to come and help me do the surgery. And then once we get past that surgery point, I was good. I could do every other thing from there and do it well with amazing results. But for whatever reason, I just lacked the confidence to do those surgeries myself. And this happened for quite some time. For many months, this was happening. Now, I didn't even know that my the head of the department noticed this. So one day, here I was again, wanting to do this procedure. I ran, to the other professor's office, the assistant professor's office, and like, oh, again, can you help me with this technique? As always. And the one thing I find is that the more he began to help me, the less confident I became, the more I became dependent on him to help me. And then I ran to his office again. Oh, can you just help me do this thing? As always, we always do this thing together. And I was shocked when he told me, like, sorry, Kinsley, today I can't help you because the head of the department has told me not to help you from today, to stop helping you. Sorry, you have to go do it yourself. My first reaction was shock. My second reaction was anger. I was shocked and then I was angry. But I asked myself, I learned this thing. I took time to go learn this thing. Why can't I do it myself? And then that anger gave way to, you know what? I'm going to do this to myself today. This is not from heaven. I mean, this is a skill set that is learned here. I've learned it and I can do this. So I went in, put everything together, gathered everything, got the research animals. And did you know that I did that surgery without a hiccup? I did it without any hiccup, and I was shocked that I could do it so well. And I began to ask myself, why didn't I do this thing before from the beginning? And the simple answer was just because I wasn't confident. I just was not confident about it. And did you know, from that day onward, I didn't have to ask anybody to help me again. I did it, and I began to train others to do it. Such that by the time I was leaving that lab, that procedure had become established and was not like one of the bread and butter of that research environment. So from today, folks, I want you to learn to be confident. Be confident. Know without a shadow of doubt that you have what it takes to succeed, and you will succeed. Or I just want you to remember, be confident in your God-given abilities. I'll talk with you again soon. You take good care, and bye for now.